Have you ever wondered what the true value of email copywriting is? Because most people just think that it's something you should do. But there's a reason why email has the highest ROI of any marketing channel, 36 to 1, more than social media, by the way. One of the reasons is because your ability to engage and nurture your audience is second to none. So here's a quick story. A couple years ago, I got hired to write emails for a 7-figure e-commerce company that was targeted towards 60-year-old ladies. So I got thrown into an email project called the Daily Deal email, where I'd wake up every morning at like 5 a.m. and write to my lady boomers, and which I had no idea how to do that. I didn't know the target audience. I was a brand new email copywriter at the time. I was just kind of winging it. But every day I got to write a new email for them. And what I would do, and it was in the crafty niche, I would pick a couple of products that we had lots of inventory of that needed to move off the shelves. Every morning I'd pick a bunch of products and I would put them on discount and write an email. Good morning, ladies. Hope you got your coffee brewing and you got your cat on your lap, and let's dive into the daily deals today. That's basically how I'd write these things. I didn't know what I was doing. But the funny thing was, every day sales came in and we sold stuff every day. The emails generated revenue. But I always had this overarching feeling that was like, I think we're sending too many emails to these ladies. We had the main email list, and then we had the daily deal email list. So these people on the daily deal email list, they were also on our main list, which we were also sending emails out through that. So, but I kept thinking even though we're making money, is this like spam? Are we sending too much? And then one day I learned my lesson because I made a horrible mistake. So I don't know what happened. I think I must have scheduled the email for the wrong date. But all of a sudden, one day, I get my client at the time. He tells me "Hey, what's going on with the daily deal emails? We're getting phone calls from people. People were phoning in. People were emailing saying, 'Where's my daily deal email? Where's the email? Is everything okay? What happened? Did I miss it? Can you guys send it to me again?' People were calling in, physically picked up their phone to dial and saying, 'Where's my email?' And I'm not saying this to hype up and say I was an amazing copywriter at the time or anything, that they were that good. They weren't. But, they could have been way better. But I learned right then and there that you cannot send too many emails to somebody if they're always valuable enough to that audience. And my thoughts were we might be probably sending too many emails. Well, the moment I forgot to hit send one time, we had multiple people reaching out to us saying, "Where's the email?" And what we realized then was these people built that daily habit. This daily deal email became part of their daily routine. I would send it out every morning at the same time, early in the morning. So I didn't know what I was doing, but what happened was this actually became part of their routine. They would drink their coffee. They would be snuggled up on their couch, doing whatever, just waking up. And boom, next thing you know, we'd send them an emails showing them this, craft-focused products. And they loved it. And we didn't know how much they loved it until one day we forgot to send it. And I forgot. So I was the one in trouble. And it's the whole world went crazy all of a sudden when we didn't hit send this one time. The lesson here is email is so much more powerful than most people think, than you probably think. And it is one of the greatest ways to build a relationship with your audience. And on top of that, it's one of the greatest ways to make sales on repeat. Boom, boom, boom. Why? Because these people have directly opted in to receive your marketing messages. This is where email beats social media. Social media, tweets and Instagram posts and TikTok, whatever, like people, when you create content, they see something like, yeah, that's kind of interesting, I'll follow you. But if someone wants to get into your email list, they have to specifically opt in to receive your marketing messages. These people have shown more interest and they've shown more buying intent, which means it's easier to sell to them. But, social media algorithms, you post something on social media, your whole audience isn't going to see that on your list because of algorithms, because of things shifting and changing all the time, people getting shadow banned here and there, suspended. Like it's shaky. But with email, you have a direct line to your audience. So you get to build a relationship with them every day. And people always ask me like, well, how often should I send emails? Send them as often as they're valuable to your audience. It's not always right to send an email only once a week or once a day or once a month. Once a month is way too, you need to be sending more than that. But if you want to build a relationship with your audience and you want to build create super fans, and create recurring revenue for years, email is the way to go. And as long as your emails are providing value, like this is the crazy thing. I wasn't mixing up value content in this daily deal email. It was all sales. It was all discounts. It was all products every single day. But the reason it worked so well is because when we got people to sign up to this list, we told them straight up, do you want to be on our daily deal email list where you will get discounted products every single day? Every single day you're going to get a sales email. We told them straight up what they're going to get. We set the expectations right up front. And guess what? Not everybody subscribed. Less than 10% of our main list probably subscribed. But the people who opted into that were extremely buyer focused and they loved it. So don't be afraid to send more than one email a month. Please send at least one per week. And if you want to know the power of email, stop sending them and see what happens. And if your emails are valuable enough, people will notice if they're not there anymore. You can build an incredible relationship with your audience through email. You can get conversions nonstop, just flowing in constantly. And the crazy thing is, like, with every email you send, you're not charged more and there's no algorithm in the way. It's not pay to play like paid ads, and you're not dealing with algorithm interference like social media. Somebody signs up to your list, boom, you send them an email every day if you want. You don't pay more for extra emails with most email plans. So if you want to make more money as a copywriter, go into email. If you want to make more money in your business, send more emails. And get people to opt into your list and be clear when they're signing up what they're going to get. Tell people if you're going to create a more salesy email, like tell them there's going to be offers there too. If you want to show someone that they're going to get emailed daily, tell them it's daily. If it's weekly, tell them it's weekly. Set the expectations up front so people are happy on the back end. You'll see higher opens, higher clicks, higher conversions, and you'll all be happier in the end. So there's a lesson on the power of email copywriting and building relationships, getting conversions. If you like this, follow me and subscribe for more.